Hello, I'm David. Welcome to Barely a Farm. Today we start another project. Huh? Just kidding, that's not it. But this one is. Picked up both of these for salvage. They are early 80s Carry Lights. This one's a little shorty. I think it's only like 28 feet, 26 feet. This one's 32 or 34, I don't remember. I don't actually recall the number on it. But I've been looking for another project, and you know, the thing I like about these 70s and 80s RVs is they're all aluminum framed. Aluminum belly pan, aluminum roof, aluminum siding, aluminum everything. This one right here, I don't actually understand the windows because it has an older style here but a newer style there. I wonder, these were used like 15 years ago. And I wonder if some of them have been replaced. I'm looking for an RV. You know, I've had 27 of them. Hell, I don't know. Over the last several years, we've seen stuff I've worked on, stuff I've built, you know, so forth and such. So I know what I want. I want a simple layout. I want a king-size bed, and I want a big bathroom. I don't like the poop closets. Let's open you up here. So here is the big bathroom. Big and comfortable. I already sat on the seat to be sure I sat comfortably, and I did. I like the full-size height. Some of them I even put residential ones in. It just kind of depends. But, you know, it looks rough. I'll give you that. And we're leaking water from somewhere. I mean, I fully understand that. But when it was full of water, it is what it is. A lot of the cabinets are still good. And then some of them I can't even get into. Oh, here's your desk. So, like these right here, what I may do is strip out some of these cabinet fronts. I think that cabinet's all junk. That's junk. There's a lot of junk in here. You know, this cabinet's good. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip everything out of here and see what I'm dealing with. I've walked, well, before all this stuff was here, I walked through all this, and the floor was all solid. I mean, it was pretty sound until it was sitting on 6x6s. Except for this back corner where Sammy is. And I'm assuming it's where it's set like this. All the water settled back here and pooled under the couch. Just trying to see if I could find a good section of the wall. Yeah, see, it's all aluminum framed, the whole thing, which is what I wanted. It makes repair way easier. But like I say, it looks absolutely horrible, but I don't think I don't think it is as bad as it looks. The way it sits high on the nose in my truck, I actually am probably going to do an axle flip on it to try to get it higher in the air. But like I say, I'm going to get all this stuff cleaned out of here and see what, see what it's like on the inside of some of these walls and stuff. So, I mean, some of them are just totally gone. But like all that, it's all dried out. It's just the wood's gone. You know, the ceiling's the same way. Some dry rot, some flood damage, whatever. Probably not going to trust any of the electrical in it. You know, the water was like 6 feet above the highest point of this roof. But I'd like to go ahead and get all the junk out of it so it can start drying out more so than what it is. I mean, some of the stuff's neat, you know. Look at that. That's cool. Very vintagey, I guess you would say. But like the kitchen cabinet's probably good. The door fronts are all screwed up. but the actual cabinets themselves are all sound. I don't know. We'll have to see once we get her cleaned out. The stove I can probably save. It's probably the only thing in here. But this may be my new project. I'm looking to do some traveling. And this bad boy might be it. Kind of excited. Well, let me get a little cleaning done in here and I'll bring you guys back. I got a little bit cleaned out. As suspected, the back corner is completely rotted out. And there's a soft spot right here, just that big, in the middle of nowhere. Kind of weird. Maybe dripped from a vent or something, I don't know. None of the dinette was going to be salvageable. But, obviously the upper shelves are shot. And haven't done much up here except for open the windows. Pardon the haze, I'm burning some wood out there. But I'd like to get this thing completely stripped out tomorrow. You know, just to get it done. Get it stripped out and let it start drying out. And then I can see what I'm actually working with. That insulation under the floor here was completely soaking wet. So I don't know if I want to drill a couple test spots through here to see if the floor under that is shot. With it being, man, it's only an inch of insulation. I may put foam board down. I don't know. Possibly even drill holes through the underbelly. It's hard to say. But like I say, it's getting there. It's a lot of dirt, mud. Actually, I guess it's silt is what it would be, that real fine stuff. But like I say, I'm going to get this bad boy stripped out. And once it's stripped out and gets to drying, we'll see. This might actually be my next project. I've been wanting an RV. I love the layout of the RV. I love having room for a twin bed behind the camera here. King size bed up front and a full bathroom, which I really like. I don't like the poop closets. I think I mentioned that earlier. I like to be out in the open. So that's good for that. Like I say, the layout of this is spectacular. I probably wouldn't put the dinette back in it. What I would probably do is put a fold down table with fold up chairs. So if we so choose to eat, we can just fold the table up, have a footrest right there, and you can still look out the window. Like I say, I'm way far away from that. I think all of these cabinets are probably all the cabinets in here are going to have to come out to get to the carpet underneath of it. I'm not too for sure I want that stuff staying in here. And I'll get some of these cabinets, the bottoms pulled out and see if it looks this bad underneath of it. But I'm pretty sure it will. So I think all of it's going to have to come out, unfortunately. But, you know, that may lead to something else. May find something else. Who knows? As always, I'm David with Barely a Farm. I appreciate you. I'm having a hard time talking today. I appreciate you guys watching. Stick around. Let's see what we can do with a 40-year-old super flooded 3 times, 2 times, lots of times camper. See if we can save it. You guys be good and be safe. We'll catch you next time.